Right? Okay, I prefer to stand up while I still can. Well, I'm the oldest freshman in the entire class at the State House, the Michigan State House. So I guess it was not exactly the way I thought retirement was going to go for me. When I worked for the city of Novi, I was the founder of the Senior Center, and I love that job. I really love that job, but I thought, well, you know, a friend of mine planted a seed in my brain that we should go on a trip and that we should write a book about it. And then we'd appear on Oprah and maybe the Ellen Show, and we'd be wildly popular, and people would come from miles around to hear us and see us and all that kind of stuff. So she planted that seed, and I retired from that job as the coordinator of the Senior Center, and we went to the UK for 5 weeks on a trip, and we thought we were going to go to look for people who look like us, search for people who look like us, take their picture, and then write a book. So it wasn't my dream really to write a book, but it was my friends, and we did in fact write a book, and it's called Two Broads Abroad, and it has been quite popular. We're on our third printing now. So that was one of the things that happened. It was part of on my bucket list, I guess, to do something out of my comfort zone. I've always been doing things out of my comfort zone, and so when my husband, he was a county commissioner, and then he went on to the State House, he said to me, "You would be perfect for that job. When I'm term limited, you should try for that job." And so I actually ran for county commissioner and was successful to run. It was 2 terms as county commissioner. After retirement, I served on Novi City Council, and then I was elected to Oakland County Board of Commissioners, and I was the oldest one there too, you know. And then I went on to the State House. So it's been a remarkable thing. It's really, I've learned a lot. I didn't know a lot about the job since my husband was there before, but I had a lot of soul searching to do. Like, I think whenever you make a change and you're out of your comfort zone, you do search a little bit. I listed my assets, what I thought were my assets and what I thought were my liabilities. And I really thought age would be the liability. And my mobility, I thought that was going to be a problem because I had 2 knee replacements, a hip replacement that's been recalled. They're recalling your body parts now, in case you didn't know that. And during the primary, I was told that I had breast cancer. So that was just a year and a half ago. So it was more of an annoyance than it was anything else. I hardly had any original parts left. So I thought, well, maybe, this is not for me, but I persevered, and here I am. Because you know what? Everybody else, there's other people in the state that have gone through the same things that I've gone through. And I felt the Michigan State House needed to see my little old face, and they needed to hear my story, and I represent a large group. And I was telling Deb earlier, the beauty of really being in the State House is the fact that all of these people, all 110 members, well, 108 now, but 110 members come from, we have farmers, we have doctors, we have housewives, we have all of these people that come together, and we represent the entire state. It's just like real life, just like real life. So I know I told you more than you ever wanted to know in your whole life, but anyway, that's it. That's what got me there, and I feel like I'm where I should be. There you go.